Welcome to the tutorial. Our lectures for today, we will look at introduction to CSS, which is cascade style sheet. Hi, I'm your instructor for today. I'm Engineer Musa. Welcome to a complete designing and developing a website brought to you by MTech Innovative Training Institute and Code with Musa. So let's get started. So according to for today, we're going to look at the following. What is CSS? We're going to look at what is CSS, and also we're going to see some example. As you can see, this is a CSS sample file. We're going to create this one just for the tutorial. As you can see, this one here is the external, and I also create another file which is HTML file is here, and I've added a link for the CSS style, which is the external. We have the href, we have the relative style sheet, and okay, this for the external. Okay, this for the external. When you apply external CSS selector, here you're going to add it. Here it is the external file which you create separately. Okay, you're going to create separately and save it. You're going to save it separately. You save it CSS. Okay, whatever you can name it, whatever you name, you're going to give to it. So when you give it that name, from there now you save it .css. In my case now, I'm going to give it let me just say external style. Okay, I'm going to give this external style .css. So when I save it .css, that means that same name and extension file should be added within the HTML file, and should be within the head. Okay, should be within the head. Okay, as you can see here, this is href. Here's the link. So here you're going to add it. The one I created at the same link, that's the other file name, external site.css. Okay, when you're done now, you say this is the file, this is the CSS file. So let me assume that I'm going to edit it. Let me just say I change the color of the background. Let me just say yellow or whatever. Okay, so now if I go now to the browser and open the file, the HTML file, if I refresh now, you see exactly it goes to change to yellow, the background. You see, very simple and straightforward. If I change the red, and you see like the file, it's you see it change again, something like that. So now we're done with the external. Let's try to have the inline style. The inline style, now you add your CSS within the header. Okay, this is an inline style. Okay, you had everything within the head. You have style. Within the style, now you're going to change to you apply your CSS. Okay, now I'm going to have like let me see the color, and also like the background. It says exactly how it's going to reflect from the body. As you know, the body is it has the overall of the page. So you see exactly the when I refresh, you're gonna change everything within the body. I'll refresh. Okay, you see, see color change. This is the inline style. Okay, it's an inline style. Let me just try to make a comment. This is a comment. A comment is just something that can be visible to the developer, not the user or the viewer. Okay, so that's this one here is inline style, and we're gonna talk about again the embedded selector. That one up there is external. We have three main. We have the external, the inline external, the inline, or the embedded. Now let's say now we're gonna have another example of using the embedded. Okay, so embedded now, that means you're going to have the style within the tag. Okay, within the tag I'm going to have the style. Let me just see now. I'm going to use the paragraph. So you see how exactly I'm going to apply the CSS within the paragraph. Okay, so now I'm going to add a style. It should be style with a style. Then now you're going to write your property and value of a paragraph. Okay, let me say the font size. I'm going to increase the font size of the paragraph. Okay, to 40, and it's exactly pixel. Okay, so now after we done, let's try to go to the but sorry, I think I've missed the sort of on the equal to, should be like a dash. Okay, so let me go back and try to refresh and see. Wow, you see it's increased. You see now we see example of a inline embedded. This just this one is embedded selector. Now let me change the background and see how it looks, because the background of the is the same almost. So like that. So we continue. Let me see. I think there is something for the background. Yeah, color, sure. So now that's it. So we proceed now. We're gonna look at something we call the another important tag again, which is a div, which is a container block of element, div element, because you know we have things like we have another selector called ID and class. So we are applying ID and class. It's nice to use the div container. So you're gonna apply your ID, your class. Let me just see now. I'm going to apply a class within the div. Let me just say let me just give it a name. You can give it any name. Don't just say h1 class. You can give it any name. Okay, doesn't matter. Most important is that you also should know exactly how you use it. Like for class, you use dot. Let me just use the inline inside so that we're gonna use dot plus the class name. For this now, we use that dot h1 class. Let's apply some styling inside this particular class. Okay, let me just say the background. Let me give the background color. Let's see. I just use some of this example for you to exactly to understand. Okay, then we give it let's just say this particular color and see how it's exactly how it looks. Let me say green. Let me try to go back to my browser. Also let me just say add the ID. Now it's enough class. I'm going to use the ID. Okay, what is the ID now? Use some hash, which is you're going to use the hash. Let me just say about. is the ID. I'm just going to copy some text so that you see to apply this thing. I think I should use another one. Let me just copy from this slides. Let me just copy from this slides so that I am going to paste it inside the code. I'm going to change it to paragraph. Okay, this one going to be like a paragraph. So now I'm going to apply the style for ID selector. I'm going up again. Now it's time around, instead of dot, now you're going to use hash. Okay, you're going to use hash, then plus the tag, the selector which is about. Then I'm going to apply again some style or some, yeah, you see exactly how it happens. Okay, so after the done now, I give it the color. Let me give it again the background. This is just a very simple example to see exactly how they work. As we proceed now, we're gonna give more detail of these different attributes or property of this tag. Gonna save it. How to saving it? We're gonna go to the browser and try to test exactly to see how they appear. Okay, that one is a class, and the class selector. Down here about is ID selector. Okay, refresh and see. Wow, see, everything changed according to. Okay, so something like that. So you can change again the color. Okay, bam. That one, I think the about. Okay, so as you can see, this is one example we just covered. As we're gonna have more to cover, but to make this this particular lectures not to be long, we're just gonna have it short like this. As we're gonna have more example while we proceed within the cars. Okay, something very important again, what to call the margin and the padding. I know the margin is gonna have spacing up a paragraph, or yeah, I'll just apply some padding and margin to see how they look. Also add some height. Okay, refresh, bam, you see, give a gap outside the. Okay, give a gap, so like this. So thank you for watching. We continue the next lectures. Stay blessed. I'm your instructor, Engineer Musa. Thank you for joining us with Code with Musa. Make sure you like our video and subscribe to this channel so that we get more videos on this. Thank you very much. Make sure you also share so other people will benefit. As you can see, this example. Okay, so that one is the external. Here you had it up, the internal. We have the embedded. This is it. Does it? So something like that. As you can see, make sure you do try to practice. I will send you also the code, source code. I'll be sharing with you guys so that in case you have any issue, challenges, don't forget to reach us. Okay. So thank you very much.